Okay, Tracy. Okay, so people will question, right? Why God this? Why, why does he let the good die young? Why this? Why that? Right? But they always put he in front of it, right? Right? Put God in front of it as if it's God's fault or as if, you know, this was God's idea. No, absolutely not. Right? You have to ask yourself different questions. Different questions. Okay? Because you're not asking the right questions. Okay? First of all, you're applying it to the wrong one and you're asking the wrong questions. So you're not getting the correct answers. You get what I'm saying? Now, while we, and I say we, because I'm included, now while we would want God to just snap his fingers and fix this and, you know, thank you, Holy Spirit, snap his fingers and make this happen and make that happen, right? Not to say that God can't do it, because he absolutely can, right? In some cases he does, right? But more times than not, that's not how you fix things. Okay? First of all, you have to find the problem, right? Why is this broken, or why is this happening? Okay? Then you can work out getting to the solution, right? But you have to ask the right questions. You have to ask the right questions, right? You got to remember, we live in a microwave generation. Everybody wants things quick, fast. They don't want to work for it. They don't want to have the patience to wait for it. You get what I'm saying? Everybody wants everything fast, quick, in a hurry. That's not how life is. Yes, life is fleeting, as in we're only here for a short amount of time. Our lifespans are very short on this earth, right? So, for example, let's say a well dried up, okay, and there was no more water for the town people or the villagers to draw. There was no more well full of water for them to draw from, right? Now picture a person just picture a non-believer telling the believer, like, hey, if your God is so much this, if your God is that, how come he doesn't do this? How come we don't have any water right now in this well? Ask yourself, how come the opposite to that, to the questions that you ask the opposite, and then tell me what that answer is. Ask the opposite, right? What about when you did have that water? Were you thankful for it? Did you take it for granted? You get what I'm saying? Different questions. Okay. Another reason is we're here to learn things, right? This is school. Basics, basic instructions before leaving Earth. Okay? Bible. This is school. This is the matrix. This is a womb, so to speak, that we are living in. A womb. What happens in a womb? Life forms, right? That life grows, right? Grows different parts to it. Grows to the point where it's time to exit the womb. Do you get where I'm going with this? Most of us have exited the womb already. Some of us are coming through the birth canal as we speak. Some of us are still baking in the womb, not ready to be delivered yet. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope you're catching, I hope you're picking up what I'm laying down. All right. So back to when people are asking, why doesn't God just fix this like that or fix that like that, right? We live in we are governed by time, right? Which is an illusion, but we're governed by it, right? Okay. We're also governed by seasons. There's a time and a place for everything, right? And there's nothing new under the sun, okay? And there's a time and a place and a season for everything, all right? Which means eventually that well is going to fill back up. And if it doesn't, that means it's time to move on to find a different well. Do you get what I'm saying? More times than not, God is not just going to poof, snap his fingers and things are going to be done. No, it is a process that has to be worked through. There are things that have to be acknowledged, have to be learned. There's wisdom that has to be gained. You get what I'm saying? Right? So dive deeper into those whys, right? Come off the surface level of asking the whys that you ask and go a little deeper and ask why. You get what I'm saying? Get off the surface level and go deeper and try to figure out why this may be occurring. You get what I'm saying? So I hope that made sense to who it needed to make sense to. Okay. Uh, I'm chillaxing. Got a few more days off than I expected. Switched my switched my shift. I couldn't do that graveyard no more, y'all. It was tearing up my sleep. But yeah, right. Everything's a process. All right. God is going to teach you patience one way or another. Know that, all right? Know that. This is of a truth. God is going to teach you patience one way or another, all right? But you're going to learn it, okay? And it's going to be very beneficial to you. Very beneficial to you, especially in downtimes, like when you have downtime, right? And also learn to fill those downtimes with projects. Work on your projects. Work on the things that are, near and dear to you, all right? um your experiences in life, things that are made to be a source of freedom, right? A source of deliverance. Okay. All right, so I love you guys. All right, God loves you even more. Later. Peace.